Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome all. Happy St. Paddy's Day. I'd say it with an Irish accent, but I need about 4 shots of Irish whiskey to do that. It's a beautiful day, beautiful spring day. We have some good music that fits this special day that we'll invite you to sing along with. I'm sure most of you know some Irish tunes, huh? Let's go. Sing it out.
There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure as stone you beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while and all other times smile. And now smile a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling like a morning spring, in the lilt of Irish laughter you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. One leaf is sunshine, the other is rain. Third is the roses that grow in the lane. No need explaining, the one remaining is somebody I adore. I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, put him in a longboat, take him up, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning, that's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
I'm looking at our real Irish person, and she's never heard any of these songs. We're so good at appropriating things in our country. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you here in the room with your smiling faces and your green. Careful, Cindy will pinch you if you don't have any. And thank you to all of you who are joining us in our virtual sanctuary. Please let us know where you are and let us know you're here. My name is Linda Brewer, and it's my privilege to welcome you this morning. Our practitioners serving in today's service are Selena? No. Yes? You. No, who? Where's Selena? She went home? Well, somebody's going to do that up here. I don't know who, but find her. Anyway, and what's really happening is Theryl Hinckley is over here in the corner holding high watch, knowing that the best and highest is unfolding as we share this sacred time together. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so that we can help make the world a better place. So if you will, I invite you to join me in saying with feeling today our purpose statement. We are an open, welcoming community celebrating our divinity, loving our humanity, and nurturing our journeys of spiritual discovery. Thank you. All right, our theme for this month is Choose It, Change It. And our speaker this St. Patrick's Day, so very appropriately, is our very own Irish practitioner, Theresa Martin. So we'll get to hear the Irish lilt all through her talk today. Her talk is called Taking a Chance, right? Something that she's done a lot of in her life. I happen to know that. And our very special music today, just 3 days after her birthday, is our own Lezlee Monroe. So right after today's service in this very room right here, we will have our annual meeting. You don't want to miss this. This is where we will hear a lot of amazing things that happened in the past year, which was our first full year with our amazing senior minister, Reverend Cindy Edelson. And we'll also get some hints about what's coming up, and we know with her there's always lots coming up. We will also get our annual financial report, and we will be electing 4 new members of our Board of Trustees. Our 4 candidates, alphabetically by last name, are Kathy Hughes, Gail Ulsucker, Kevin Daniels, and Lana Cairns. We are so incredibly blessed to have this team of people stepping up to serve on our board. All right, we want to encourage everyone to stay for the meeting, and to really encourage you, we're going to have a Taste Bud Festival downstairs in our classroom after the meeting with our potluck Irish. Oh, we've got dishes. Corned beef. Do people really eat corned beef and cabbage in Ireland? No. This is so hilarious. Someday, are you going to include in your talk all the things we get wrong about? Okay, yes, she said yes, she will. All right, everyone, we please stay for the meeting. Everyone's welcome. Only members are allowed to vote for the board, but given we have 4 slots and 4 candidates, I don't think it's going to be a really hard election. So please stick around. I also want to remind you, if you did bring a potluck dish, please take your dish home with you, anything you brought, because we don't really have a kitchen here and we can't clean it up. So you got to wash your own dishes when you get home. Please do that. All right. Do we have anybody visiting us for the first time today? If so, will you stand up or raise your hand? I see people pointing at you, so you better. Well, brand new. Really, we're not going to ask you to do anything, okay? We just wanted you to raise your hand so that we could say we're so glad you're here today. Oh, look at this! Oh my gosh, that is brand new. Wow, okay. That may be our youngest new visitor ever. I'm pretty sure. If you haven't, what? Soul? Yes, Soul. So the name is Soul. Oh, how lovely. If you haven't already done this, we have some information on the table outside and a gift of Science of Mind magazine. And we affirm for you that you will experience a blessing here this morning. And I affirm that for all of you here. And I know that's true, so great. Let's see. Next Sunday, we have another awesome guest speaker. Reverend Skip Jennings will be here with us. After the service, Reverend Skip will be presenting a workshop called Gratitude Mastery. And that will offer the opportunity to elect the profound potential of gratitude to enhance every aspect of your life. And it's a wonderful practice to have in your life. It saved my life a couple of times. And as usual, the fee includes lunch before the workshop. So we hope, please sign up for that. Or next week you can do that and let us know. All right, our outreach ministry is joining with the Red Cross on April 20th to provide volunteers to be trained to help families learn about fire safety and provide those who need them with free smoke alarms. So add this to your calendar if that's the way you'd like to serve. Lots more details on the website and at the hospitality table where you can learn about what all they're going to do. And always, our website is the best place to get all the information. We keep it up to date, so please check in there if you want to know more about anything we've done. You can also send us a prayer request, ask a question, make a donation. Just about anything you want to do in your life, you can do on our website. So, well, we don't have a dating app, but other than that. All right, so we encourage you to just check it out in your spare time. And as I always do, I remind you that our center was founded on and it is grounded in prayer. Our professional prayer practitioners are available to know with you and for you that whatever hardships you may be experiencing in your life, what other challenges or opportunities you may be experiencing, that there is a spiritual purpose behind that. Because sometimes that's really hard to know for ourselves when they're in the midst of the chaos. So I encourage you to please, they'll be in the room across the hall after the service. Please let them know for you whatever it is that would be helpful for you, for them to know in your life. And now, I'm not sure what's happening. Cindy, Reverend Cindy is going to probably not do a reading. Oh, she's got a... This woman is prepared for anything. So after the centering music, then Reverend Cindy will do a reading, have a time of sacred silence, and lead us in prayer. So please allow this music to just connect you with the God that lives within you.
From this moment I renew my life in joy and love and peace. All my thoughts are born again. This light inside will never cease. I choose love and let love have me. I choose peace and let peace have me now. I release the ties that bind me to the place where I have been. I abandon fear and pain to live in love. I rise again. I choose love and let
The reading today is from Totally Unique Thoughts, Reminders of Life's Everyday Magic by Mike Dooley. The weather may storm and the bough may break. On the quest for treasure, we all must make. But when the chest is found and the gold revealed, the secret of life remains concealed. Because the truth that we seek lies not in the sand, but in the hearts of every woman and man. The next one I have for you from the same book. The depths of the ocean will never compare to the rift of the heart in need of repair. Seems the pain grows stronger with each passing beat, to the point of conceding your whole life in defeat. But you're not so lucky as it continues in vain, pounding like thunder in a driving rain. Yet as storm slowly lifts, you see a small light that beckons you further and eases your plight. It begins to unfold as your heart starts to mend with the long last memory that you're your own best friend. So let's just take that into contemplation for a few moments of silence. And with great gratitude, I start this prayer by noticing the beauty in this room, by noticing that beautiful sunshine out there, by delighting in this beautiful new life that is in our sanctuary. I am grateful for our center, our beloved practitioners, our board of trustees, our ministry council, and all that walk through these doors. And I know and I recognize there's only one power, one presence, this unique light and bright that comes off of the one power presence. Doesn't matter what you call this one, whether it is light, energy, God, spirit, the way, universal mind, love, heart. So many ways to say it. And yet there's only one that's through everything. In each ray of sunshine, in each bud on each tree, on those blossoms that are bursting out of the ground. Knowing that it's everywhere and everything, I claim and know that it is through my voice, through my life, through my hands, each step I take, that I am one and the same with the one, the I am that I am. And I know this truth for every beloved within earshot of this prayer, whether in this room or online or watching this later, that you and me and we are one and the same as the one. There's only one thing happening here, and that's God's life, and that's our life. So I bless this service. I bless our musicians that open our heart. I bless every person that has come early today on this day to set up such a grand day for all our volunteers that are here with the heart of service, as the heart of service. And I mostly bless our beloved Theresa as she delivers the message, knowing that it blesses all of us. It reminds us who we are and what we're doing here. It's exactly what we need to hear and what we need to contemplate on this day, this St. Patty's Day. So I release this blessing by saying, and join me in saying, and so it is. Amen.
So I wanted to acknowledge and express my gratitude. I got a call this morning. Ricardo has COVID, and he couldn't make it in. I got on the phone. It was pretty early in the morning, and was so lucky Irishman, to get a hold of Mark Cheney, who showed up and said, yeah, I'll do that. And not only, he dressed for the part and everything. Mark Cheney. So let's sing together. Remember how easy it is to take those chances when we know the best is yet to come.
Here we go. I wanna live like no tomorrow and never think about yesterday, 'cause we can live without the sorrow. It's just perspective anyway. Even impossible is positive, 'cause it has the word possible in it. And the unthinkable is thinkable if you think for a minute. And even untrustable is trustable if you put trust in it, yeah, yeah. So put your trust in it, yeah. The best is yet to come. Don't worry about a thing. Whenever you feel down, don't let the troubles in. The sun is gonna come. Don't worry about the rain. Let's sit here for a while and watch it go away. And just take it easy. Let's take it easy and let the breeze in. Just take it easy. Don't really worry about the future, 'cause I will get there anyway. And it's okay to feel like a loser. It's how you face it anyway. Even impossible is positive, 'cause it has the word possible in it. And the unthinkable is thinkable if you think for a minute. And even unlovable is lovable if you put your heart in it, yeah, yeah. So put your love in it, yeah. The best is yet to come. Don't worry about a thing. Whenever you feel down, don't let your troubles in. The sun is gonna come. Don't worry about the rain. Let's sit here for a while and watch it go away. The best is yet to come. Don't worry about a thing. Whenever you feel down, don't let the troubles in. The sun is gonna come. Don't worry about the rain. Let's sit here for a while and watch it go away. And just take it easy. Just take it easy. Just take it easy. Let's take it easy and let the breeze in. Let's take it easy.
It's impossible. No, it's possible. To give an adequate introduction to our special music today, I am forever grateful that we connected with Lezlee Monroe, that she chose to be a part of our music team years ago and stuck with it and has gifted us with so many wonderful songs, her presence, her talent. I just can't say enough about that, but I'm going to stop. Warm round of applause. Lezlee Monroe.
Thank you.
The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And all the flowers are dying, and I am dead, as dead I will maybe. You'll come and find the place where I am dancing, and to kneel and say an Abba there for me. And I shall hear though soft you tread above me, and all my dreams will warm and sweeter be, if you not fail to tell me that you love me. I simply sleep in peace until you come to me.
That song is so sad. It always makes me cry. Oh. Well, let me greet you in Gaelic. Fáilte Road, le Laura Porrick. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, St. Patrick wasn't an Irishman. He was a Scot. He was from Scotland. And he was taken to Ireland as a slave by some pirates who were wandering the Irish Sea. And he ended up in a place called Donegal, County Mayo, Sligo, up in the northwest of the Irish island. And he was a sheep herder and a goat herder. And he really thought that his plight, his disastrous plight, was because he had lost his faith. He was from a wealthy family. His father was a deacon in the church, and his grandfather was a priest. So he knew a few things about Christianity. He was also a very conscious young man. He had visions, and he heard voices. So in his plight, in his as a slave in Ireland, he thought to himself, you know, I'll come back one day and convert these pagans. So we know the rest of that, don't we? One of the things, as Linda was saying, would I kill off some of the myths? Well, one of the myths was that there were snakes in Ireland, that St. Patrick got rid of the snakes by waving his wand or something. Well, he didn't get rid of the snakes because there were no snakes there in the first place. It was the climate is too cold to have snakes. So that was another myth. The other myth is we don't have corned beef and cabbage. And the parades, of course, are an American idea. So all of that. But the shamrock part, the shamrock bit, the bit about the shamrock is that he was, as he was converting people, he was showing, talking about the Trinity. And he was showing that there were three gods, three people in one God, okay. And his explanation was there were three leaves in one leaf. So that was his explanation for the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So that's what the shamrock is all about. Anyway, he is supposedly, we don't know whether these stories are correct or not, because he was born in 385. So that's a long time ago, 1600 years ago. So the myths and the stories may be real and they may not be. So we don't really know. He also his remains, they say his remains are in the cathedral in Downpatrick Cathedral. Again, who knows if that's real or not. But you know, the parades, they started in 17 something. It must have been the Irish that emigrated and started their own parade to applaud their Irishness. How many here are of Irish descent? Put up your hands. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot. You're in very good company. There are 70 million people who are descended from Irish throughout the world. The other thing is that there are 22 of the 46 presidents of Irish descent. So you're in great company, all of you. There's somebody else I wanted to talk about today. And this is a female, and her name is Saint Bridget. Saint Bridget. She wasn't quite a contemporary of Patrick, but she heard his message, and she was very impressed with his message. And as she grew up, she joined his community, and she had a community of her own in County Kildare. This community was for men and women, two different kinds of monasteries she had. She also delivered Patrick's message throughout the country. She had 15,000 followers. She was a champion of justice, peace, equity, reconciliation. And she took care of the poor, all because she heard Patrick speak. Now, Saint Bridget, her birthday is February the 1st. And for the very first time, she was commemorated in Ireland last year for the very first time. 1,500 years it took to commemorate a female saint, okay? So now there is a national holiday for St. Bridget. So that's a good thing that happened about that. The theme of the month is, as you've probably heard, is choose it, change it. And my talk today is about taking a chance. So taking a chance is what we do in all of our choosing. We never know whether this choice is a good one or not a good one. We just choose it anyway. So when we don't make a choice and we go from week to week, from day to day, doing the same thing, when we do the same thing, nothing really happens and nothing really grows. But when we start thinking outside of the box and we take up something new, a new habit, something else that we haven't done before, do it for the first time, new neural pathways grow in our brain. And we know it as neuroplasticity these days. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we had two of our wonderful people that had a talk named I Took a Class, and look what happened. So you never know what's going to happen if you take a class. Because when we take a class, we explore our inner selves, and then we make new affiliations. We make new friends. We make new ideas and goals to achieve. So something different happens when we take a chance. We take a chance in all sorts of ways. We take a chance by moving to a new country like me. My family and myself, we moved 6,000 miles to be with you. Can you believe that? We came 6,000 miles to be here. Now, all of you, at some stage or other, walked through the doors of a Science of Mind Centre. We didn't know what was going to happen when we walked in here. It was very strange, coming from Ireland, Catholic country. But nonetheless, something happened when I walked in here. People held my hand and sang with me. They hugged me, and I thought, oh. And I came back for more week after week after week. And of course, the tears flowed each week. Oh, like buckets and buckets of waterfalls fell out of my eyes as the messages and the music. Oh, the music was so amazing. The songs, they resonated with my heart. So I kept coming back. And believe it or not, that's 25 years ago now. It took all that time to get here. So that was a good thing. And I'm sure many of you have a similar story of walking in here and not knowing what this was all about. And people held your hand and gave you a hug, and you're still coming back. So that's a good thing. One of the things that we recommend to change and to create more neurons in our brain is to take a class. There's always classes coming up, and the benefit is amazing because we make new friends, we do new things we've never thought of doing. There's another aspect that I want to talk about, and this is the inner work that we do here. We do a lot of inner work. But there's another aspect that is what's known as an open secret. And Rumi talks about open secrets in his poetry. He mentions it quite a lot. The open secret is that we all have one. And when we meet each other and we say, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. But beneath that veneer, there is something else. There's a deep and a depth that we haven't explored or mentioned. We don't mention it to anybody else. We keep it inside. So when we keep it inside, we diminish ourselves. And we constantly do this over and over in these casual conversations. We diminish, and then we think, this must be something wrong with me. And each time we've done that for thousands of times, we have said, I'm okay, everything's fine. Whereas it could not be, maybe it's not fine. Maybe I'm hurting. Maybe I've lost a loved one. Maybe the children are not doing very well. So there are all sorts of things that we don't let out. We don't allow ourselves to be open. I just want to tell you something about a thing that happened to me recently. I had a dream, and aspects of the dream came out that made me think of a memory that I had not thought of in all of my life. My entire life I had not considered this particular incident that had occurred in my life. And I asked my daughter, did I ever tell you about this? And she said, no. So I revealed some of my secret to my friends. Some were shocked, but others were very open. And it allowed them to tell me and let me know of their darkest and deepest secrets. And when we do that, something in our heart opens. We open a new intimacy with one another. Because we're all one. We are one, and we think that when we have something going on inside of us, nobody else has that. They look as if everything is going really well for them. Look how good they are. They must be okay. They've got a nice car. They've got a good job. The kids are all great, but that's not always the case. We all have something within us that we've hidden, and that the little shards of it are still in our bodies, in our memory. And when we release this to another, those shards are plucked out. They're plucked away. And it feels fresh and open. We open to another. And that feels so good and worthwhile, because that's who we really are. And that intimacy grows, and it's a love we gain in this exchange. It's very powerful to allow someone else to hear our pain, to hear what happened, and not to be always covering it up by saying, I'm okay, yeah, I'm fine. So I just wanted to share that, because there's a trust that happens when we share. We trust, there's an openness, there's an opening, and we become as one. We are all very similar in so many ways. Our stories may be different, but there's that same aspect within us that we're holding on to. And when we let it go, it's a big relief. And it causes that pain to be less. So let's do a little bit more of that. So when we're on this journey, I'd like to read a prayer before I go into prayer. I'd like to read a prayer by the Reverend Christian Sorensen. And this is about choice, what we're choosing. With absolute choice, I have entered into this world of forms. With absolute choice, I remember that which I have chosen. It is this higher connection which recognizes the perfect flow of life moving through me. This divine power knows itself as me. That which cloaks this conscious knowingness falls away, exposing pure presence. This brilliant blaze of pure potential enlightens me to see and to choose rightly. The unveiled truth of my being aligns me on my perfect, enchanted journey. My being boils with passion for the journey which lies before me. Courageously, I say yes to the adventure, which brings both terror and ecstasy. No longer earthbound, I spread celestial wings and soar the currents of God and awaken to the splendor of my arrival. My noble heart leads me on the proper path of my soul's enfoldment. Let us pray. This power and this presence is here in me, in all that surrounds me. It's in the paper I see. It's in the podium. It's in each beautiful word that's spoken, each beautiful song. It's in the music, the art, the chairs we sit on, and the wonderful sunshine outside as we explore the amazing day that we have been granted on this St. Patrick's Day. There is so much power in this presence. It is the essence that is us, the essence in me, in all beings. That essence grows the daffodil, the crocuses, the buds on the trees, and the leaves that eventually come. That essence is in the pain. It is in the frustration and the anger. It is in all of it. And we deal with that. We are truly blessed to be in a center that celebrates our life, that celebrates life itself, that celebrates the divine in each and every one. I am so grateful for all that takes place here, for our music, our practitioners, our ministers, our volunteers. I am so grateful for each and every one as they move about voluntarily, doing their thing with grace, beauty, and love. We are filled with love in this place. As our hearts expand and feel that love inside, we too are blessed, and those around us are blessed in us. So in deep gratitude for this St. Patrick's Day, and St. Patrick and all his followers and all the Irish throughout the world, I give thanks. I give thanks to those who took that arduous journey across the Atlantic to come here for a better life. There is so much to be thankful for. So I let my word be as I surrender all of this. And let us say together, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
We are so blessed.
grateful for all that I give.
The ushers are coming forward.
I am so blessed.
This is our time of giving,
I am so blessed.
where we give from the overflow and we give it gratitude. Hello.
I am so blessed.
We are truly blessed.
I am
And your contributions. We are so thankful for your contributions, because this allows us to keep our doors open, pay for the lights, our minister, and whatever happens here. So let us say together, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give,
and all that I receive. Filled with gratitude,
I let this be, and so it is.
all that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
So we're going to hear some more from Lezlee Monroe. And the band gets to play with her this
Yes,
time. Yeah, it's-
I'm so thankful for the band. We had to run through and off we go to have fun. Sometimes the words of a song we're not familiar with can get lost in all the great music, so I'm just going to repeat a few of them. If your life seems like a bumpy road with old demons from the past still in tow, you suck it up, you push it down, but it seems like something's gonna blow. Oh no. So you hold your breath to hold it in, but the teapot's whistling once again. Your inner divine is fine, it's cool. So for the human part of you, today is a good day to feel what you're feeling. So give yourself permission to feel it. Throw your hands up, move your feet, call it out, keep breathing deep. See how life turns out so sweet when you see it. That's how you heal it. Today is a good day to feel what you're feeling. So give yourself permission to feel it. And for me, it's not only feeling the things that come up from trauma so that they can be released, but also allowing myself to fully feel the joy. Maybe I'm the only one I know that holds back on allowing myself to feel joy in a wonderful, beautiful moment, because I'm afraid if something outward goes away, then I have to let go of it, or something bad will happen, or it's not okay. That comes up for me. It's not okay to feel joy. So yeah, when that inner wounded child comes up, and she knows she's listened to by me, and she's heard, and she's seen, then she can heal and come back home. breath to hold it in. But the teapot's whistling once again. Your inner divine is fine, it's cool. So for the human part of you, today is a good day to feel what you're feeling. So give yourself permission to feel it, to feel it, feel. Okay, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? He's feeling it now. Okay, Rory, what are you feeling? So we call it out. Happy, sad,
Forgiving, mad,
Cheerful, dread.
Joyful, glad,
content, afraid,
peaceful, frustrated,
playful, jaded,
Numb, elated.
grateful, bored,
broken, restored.
unlovable, adored,
Ecstatic, floored.
So blah.
Vulnerable, raw.
amazed, in awe.
inspired,
Throw your hands up, move your feet. Call it out, keep breathing deep. See how life turns out so sweet when you see it. That's how you heal it. Today is a good day to feel what you're feeling. So give yourself permission to feel it, to feel it. It's a good day. Feel it's a good day. Feel it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Great song, Lezlee. Keep bringing
Note to
them.
self.
Yeah.
Another note to self.
That was a wonderful message to Theresa. Thank you. I love the history of St. Patrick and I love what happens here at our center. Feeling the safety to open up in class or out of class, making dear friends and going deep, learning more about ourselves and each other and building community that way. It's wonderful. I want to invite you to stand, and I invite you to remember to sit back down after the closing song. We're going to go right into the meeting, because if we have a nice, quick, efficient meeting, then we can get to the really yummy food downstairs, right? So let's stand together and sing our closing song. And remember to sit back down after the song.
Change the world with my own two hands. Make it a better place with my own two hands. Make it a kinder place with my own two hands. With my own two hands. I can make peace on earth with my own two hey.